true and proud. Ride an iron horse that's free and wild. A biker true and proud. Admitting I'm scared is not allowed. May not look so mean and tough, but let me tell you, sir, I'm no powder puff. What it takes to ride, well, I got the stuff. I got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to ride. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It's Never Too Late, where we believe it's never too late to have some fun, start something new, or to follow your dreams.
Even try something new, something you never thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'd have to think of it first.
Well, we're going to do that too. St. Augustine was a blast.
Oh my gosh, it was such a great town. We had so much fun, and we didn't do half of what there is to do there.
Oh yeah, and now we're going to the Florida Keys.
Yes!
Some place that was on our bucket list. And we're heading down there. There is so much to do down there that we've heard about. Now we're going to go see it.
There you go. So we just have to do a little bit of maintenance to get the saddlebag door to close. But my hubby's real good with a screwdriver.
That one's closed.
Alrighty. Okay, now we are in Cocoa Beach.
And we're on our way to the Keys. Marathon, here we come.
Marathon. See you on the road. I am with you here today so that I can confess my life sometimes feels like I'm a manageable mess. Without a daily ride, I feel so terribly depressed. I feel lost and incomplete and oh so ultimately stressed. I know I'm here with friends who understand how I feel. You don't dismiss my feelings like they're no big deal. You understand the power of the chrome and steel. When I'm writing, it feels like it's the only time that's real. When I can't go out and ride, my life feels so restricted. When obligations come, I feel so damn conflicted. I don't even try, 'cause I know I'll never make it. I gotta face the facts, I'm completely addicted. Wow, we got on to the Keys. You go over that first bridge that gets you onto Key Largo.
Key Largo, yeah.
You look at that water, you think you've just hit the Caribbean. It was gorgeous. So here we are. We made it to the Florida Keys. We rode 330 something miles today.
It was beautiful.
It was a nice ride, beautiful ride. We're watching the sunset now.
Yeah, can you see that?
Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
We're waiting for it to sizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be any minute now, so we got to go.
Yep.
See ya. I heard it sizzle when it first touched down. And if you look really close, you could see the water bubbling over there. It's got to be boiling. That sun is hot. Isn't that great?
So here we are at the Wooden Spoon restaurant. The woman at the hotel said this was a great place to eat. And look at that menu. We just ordered the Supreme Omelet. That's their special today. I don't even know if I can eat all that.
It looks so good. The lady on the other table got one too.
And by the time we got to Marathon...
Well, we were a little tired. We could use some R&R. So we stayed for a couple extra days.
Yeah, one extra day, ended up 2 extra days, and we just conked on the beach and just enjoyed that water. It was gorgeous.
Welcome to the Atlantic Ocean, the Florida Keys. Marathon, to be specific.
Look at the color of that water. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. It's extraordinary.
Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we are sun bunnies.
Did you go out of your mind not having a boat down here? Oh, beautiful. Marathon in the Keys.
And after we did a couple of days of that, we decided we were finally going to take that ride to Key West.
Yes, over the 7 Mile Bridge. The weather was perfect every day.
Yep, and then enjoy Key West. So, to get you to Key West, we decided we're going to give you a little calypso music to enjoy the ride. You're riding free on the highway, and you're loving much the ride. When you see a bike coming towards you, riding on the other side, there's a special signal that we all give to all bikers in our vision, to show we're brothers with all the others. It's a biker's proud tradition. You see, you take your left hand off the handlebar, by your side it hangs in the air. You can point it down or turn your palm around, whatever is your flair. Yes, you take your left hand off the handlebar and you point it to the ground. It's a sort of way that we say hey to a biker brother we found. Yeah.
This is a popular spot. We're in line to get our picture taken at the marker for the southernmost point of the country.
Yep, be there in a minute.
So here we are. We made it to the southernmost point of the country. It is hot out. There's a lot of people waiting, so we gotta go. See you later.
Oh, the Crunch Man.
I can't hear you. All right. He's giving us a warning.
Is he?
There's nothing left here but water.
Let's see. Is he right? It sure looks that way, and look at that water. Wow. Look at these beautiful houses just a few steps from the southernmost point. Look at that.
This one here.
You like this one here? Oh, you like it because it's shady. Look at this tree. Wow.
Big beautiful tree right here.
Look at that. Oh, a rooster.
There's two of them.
No kidding. Hello.
Said chickens run around here wild.
All right, much better. See, now it hides that mess. Without being hot.
Hey, you got to get a hat to block the sun from your eyes.
It's going to be a long, hot day.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're at the corner of Whitehead Street and Truman Avenue. There's my cute hubby, and we see the top of the lighthouse. And I'm going to get my old man to climb up there with me. The last time we climbed a lighthouse was
It was haunted.
2008.
Yeah.
So that was 13 years ago. Let's see.
First time we went to St. Augustine, too.
Yeah, let's see if you still
Right.
got it to get up to the top. We're about to embark on climbing this lighthouse. Here we go. How you doing? Oh, that's the first window. How far are we on step counting? Oh, we're getting there.
Almost there.
Almost there. All right, here we are. We made it. He's still smiling. He's huffing and puffing, but he's smiling. Look at that view.
Literally in a shed.
This was built here because it was the highest point on Key West. All right, that is the Cornish Memorial Church.
There she is. What are you taking my picture? I'm taking yours. From up above, 88 steps, it's a piece of cake.
We are at the Lightkeeper's house. Here's the cistern. That's the new cistern. That one's the old one because they didn't have fresh water on the island. They had to depend on rainwater. We're now in the lighthouse keeper's house. And the woman who was the lighthouse keeper, until she was 88 years old, she went up and down those stairs 4 times a day. This is Miguel. He has a wife, Barbara, and they are named after the first lighthouse keepers. They roam around here wild. How cute. Aww. This looks like a banyan tree, and it's a type of banyan tree. It is actually a lofty fig tree, and it's very lofty. Look at the size of this. Wow. And it does give figs, but we don't know where. At the famous house of Ernest Hemingway, and you have to know it's here because it's not marked on the map, and there's no address. Now, supposedly, there were a lot of roosters and a lot of cats here. Ernest Hemingway lived here. This is just amazing. Just to be here. There's Papa Hemingway up there. We can see why he loved the Keys. The Keys are absolutely gorgeous. This reminds me of the Underwood that I first typed on. Look at that. Wow.
Nice boat.
And this is what?
Hemingway's pillow.
This is a great kitchen. Look at these doors going outside from the kitchen and the corner cabinet. These are some of the six-toed cats that live here at the Hemingway house. They are direct descendants of Hemingway's cats, who also had 6 toes. These are the doors from his bedroom out onto the deck. Inside of the guest house, and even here we have a little kitty cat sleeping. Wow. The guest house that has a beautiful pool. There's a story behind this pool and also about this penny. When Hemingway was away on a trip, Pauline decided she didn't like the boxing ring that he had there, so she had it taken down and she had the pool put in for $20,000. When Hemingway came home, he hit the roof, he threw the penny at her and said, "Why don't you take my last red cent?" And here's that penny. Moondog. We're here at Moondog. Look at this cute place. We had nice lunch here. Right here at the spot Curtis couldn't wait to get to. Hey, where are you, hon?
Well, it says this is the end of Route 1. Where's the beginning?
I don't know.
Well, let's look for it.
Okay.
It's right across the street. 0. Here is where it starts. US 1. We're going to the other end one day, too.
Look at this cool banyan tree. You go up and over, and it's got roots. At the next house. We are now going to the Truman Little White House here on Key West. Boy, those presidents really know where to pick an office, don't they? Look at this. President Truman wanted a warmer place, I think for his health in the wintertime. So we had the Winter White House built in the Florida Keys. They called it Truman's Little White House. And ever since Truman, presidents have gone down there for wintertime as a place to work and as a place to relax. And because of the high security, they didn't allow any pictures or videos inside because it can still be used. So we have to tell you about some of the things we found. What was your favorite thing that we saw inside the house?
The table in the den.
Oh, I love that table. Tell them about it.
It was a custom-made table. So it looked like a regular dining room table. It was round. And
that they'd have meetings at. But what did we learn
it
about
was a poker table. They flipped that sucker over and they played cards on that. So that was really exciting. Just to think about some of the presidents that sat at that table, probably played cards there. We actually touched that table. We touched the chairs that these presidents sat in. Truman, Kennedy, oh, how many others? Who knows?
And they had stories about a lot of the presidents and their little idiosyncrasies and the things they liked. Who liked a little shot of brandy before he went to bed?
Well, that was Truman. That was a given. He always had his brandy right before bed.
That was a really cool room. I love the dining room. It was really, really very stately. And I love the fact they could not cook for, if they had a big party, the kitchen wasn't big enough to cook for all those people. So they had a yacht.
They cooked everything on the yacht.
They had a yacht offshore.
They brought it over in carts.
Yeah, a special cart that they bring, and then bring the dishes back there.
And at any given moment, a president could show up there. Of course, they'd boot us out.
And they were having a party there for some kind of awards dinner that was all set up on the outside.
Right on the front lawn,
yeah. Really nice.
But I looked at the bar. It didn't look like there was anything really good there.
No top shelf. It was one of those things we found that we had no idea was in the Keys. We just came from seeing the Truman White House here in Key West, and it was really beautiful. They had most of the original furniture too, which is really exciting to see. Anyway, we are now walking down the street, and we're probably done with sightseeing today. We're probably just going to stroll around a little bit. And it's hot. Isn't it hot?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Oh, welcome, very nice.
I like this, the Pirates Well. First fresh water found on the island and used by pirates in the 1700s.
Hey, the pirates have made.
This is the famous Duval
Street.
Look at this. Very nice. Sounds like a carnival, right? There's music going on. There's bars and 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 liquor stores. Every captain needs a naughty girl. Oh, a naughty girl. I like the next one. I'm on a Captain Morgan diet. So far, I've lost 3 days. And here's the best sign we saw. Yep, like that one. Wherever you go, there were roosters. Oh, look.
I think you better follow.
We heard about this place from a couple of people, so we're going to go in
I'm going in.
and get a beer. Here we have our beers. And this is what we chose from our selection up there. And we have Sloppy Joe's Island Ale, Curtis's Choice, and my favorite, Florida Keys Brewing Iguana Bait. Ah, yes.
I got a beer.
We're chilling out. It's been a
Long hot day, walking around. I'm happy now.
And this is your first day here. Can I tip you?
It's my second day.
The second day here.
Yeah.
Do you like working here?
I absolutely love it. I'm also 7'2", so.
And I found out that was not true.
I'm getting a Sloppy Joe, too.
All
I'm
right.
at Sloppy Joe's. What else you gotta get here? You kidding me? I like the hat. I've been to the Zero Marker.
Let's see now. Wait. Can you get
No, on film?
on film?
Is that legal?
Yes, it is.
But we don't have masks on. Should we put the masks on first and then kids?
He is so much fun to hang out with. He's my absolute best
More
friend.
fun, the more I drink. At least that's what I heard.
No, we're having a beer, one beer. That's it.
I only have one beer, but it makes me happy.
Being with him makes me happy, and sitting down for a few minutes makes me really happy.
Sitting down now is good, yeah.
Okay, so wait till you hear this. I'm having a beer. I am so in the mood for New York soft pretzel with salt.
They blew one in just for her.
I go on the menu, and don't you know they have a soft pretzel with salt and key lime butter? So here we look at this. I got my pretzel. We got calamar, and he got
That's Sloppy
Joe
Joe.
at Sloppy Joe's.
Fine, we got Sloppy.
Let me get this straight. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get an egg.
There were chickens roosting in the trees.
1 egg, please.
And you got 2 birds up in the tree there.
There's 2 here, 1 there, 1
Well,
there.
I don't mind an egg, but I don't want them pooping on my head.
All right, let's go.
We didn't get to see the oldest house.
Can't see everything in one
Yeah, but
day.
it looks nice. Sure doesn't look like an old house. Pretty necklaces in here. Look at all this cool stuff. And Curtis got something. Isn't that nice? And I got something too. That's what I got. Gift from my honey. Did you see me wearing short shorts? No.
It was a long, wonderful day in Key West, and it was time to head back to Marathon.
You see, you take your left hand off the handlebar by your side. It hangs in air, in the air. You can point it down or turn your palm around. Whatever is your flair. Is your flair. Yes, you take your left hand off the handlebar and you point it to the ground. To the ground. It's a subtle way that we say hey to a biker brother we found. Yes, the way we say to a biker hey is to do the biker wave. All right, the second sticker of the trip.
This is an important one. 0 mile marker, Key West. No further south in the country. And there it goes. Look at that. Oh, what a perfect fit. Ta-da! That's right, we're going to eat again. So we're having lunch here at Fishtails. Because tomorrow, after I catch fish, I'm going to bring it here and they're going to cook it for me and I'm going to eat it within hours of catching it. I am crazy excited about that. And then I'm going to have Maureen coming over here and meet me. We're going to have another fantastic lunch. Doesn't that look good? You know I'm going to enjoy this. I'll be back here.
Look at that. Look at mine. I got black beans in mine. And here we are at the famous Aquarium Encounters.
Well, here we are at Aquarium Encounters.
Yeah.
And I think we could feed sharks here by hand.
By hand. I don't know if you feed them by hand or if you feed them your hand. It didn't quite make that
But
clear.
we're going to find out.
We're going to find out. Yeah. See, I was right. We're the ones fed to this fish.
That's a big mouth.
So I finally found a fixer-upper for my hubby. And as soon as I came over here, you know what he said? Nice boat.
I like it. Wow, you know how many fish I'm going to put on that thing?
Look at this. Oh, you give him something that needs fixing, he'll want it.
That's great.
And they come over and say hello. Oh, look.
Look at the size of this one.
Hello. Look how sweet you are.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
Oh, well, you want something there? There you go.
Oh, that's great.
People like it when you do that.
They do. Look, they're coming back for more. Hey, sweetheart. Look at you.
All right,
We've
right?
got a fish
And the
feeder. Yo,
water. You took the fish
already.
already.
That was quick. Okay, there's a
All
fish
right.
on the
How
thing.
about you? You want one?
Look. Oh,
You got it?
look.
You got it? Is that good? Is it good? Yeah. You want another one? Oh, thanks for coming. That was good, huh?
We're now going to feed some lobsters. They're really huge. These are lobsters that don't have claws, which is pretty interesting. They smell with their feet.
Ready?
So we have to kind
That's what
of
they're gonna
wiggle this. It's a little piece of shrimp. There he comes. Come on. There he is. There he is. Come on. Come on. This is called the Goliath Basin, and that's because they are about to feed a 400-pound grouper.
So when he hears this dive rattle underneath the water, that's his cue that it's time to eat. Now he's sitting very still. There we go.
Curtis and the fish have a lot in common. They both love eating all the time. Nice. These are blue and rainbow parrotfish. See their mouths? They look like parrots. All right, let me have some fish. I want to feed them. All right, we get to do this by hand. Here you go. Oh, wow. This reminds me of George and Spot at home. And they actually, the giant grouper here is named Big George. That's too funny. All right, I don't think we're going to pet these. But they look so innocent and cute. They don't look that big. I think Curtis needs that sign. Feed me, feed me. Okay, put the lettuce. They eat salad. It looks like kale, right? Doesn't it look like kale? Let's
Which
see.
one do you want to feed? How about this one over here? The little guy. This one. Can't take the stick, too. Let go of the stick.
Oh, that's too cute.
There you go. Oh, you're not feeding them that way. You dropped it off. Put another piece on. Here, try that.
I think it's the guy who baited the hook, actually.
Oh, blame it on me, right? You got it on there good? Which one are you going to feed? Oh,
Flattered me in the eye.
look at all these little guys. And where did you come from? You're not a turtle.
Yeah, up close and personal
down
with
there.
sharks. Oh, look at this guy.
That looks like a shark, just like that one. Well, they like to show off, huh? They come right by the window.
Oh, look at that. Somebody's down there. There's a scuba diver doing something.
They cleaning off the reef.
Oh, no, look at all those fish.
Anyway,
Look at the purple fish.
well, this one's going against the grain.
Hey, baby. He's coming to say hello.
And my husband was brave enough to reach in and grab the lobsters and try to separate them. Good job.
These are endangered hammerheads.
It's alive.
Feeding the gators.
Ready?
All right, we got some gator food. They like that stuff, whatever it is. This little guy is an alligator snapping turtle, and he'll just sit like that, waiting for fish to come by, and then chomp. Looks like a rock.
Well,
Thank you for joining us. We've got more to show you next week. What do you think we might do next week?
well, we can't go any further south.
That's for sure. So, but you never know what we'll discover, what we'll find. Might even take a kayak adventure.
Maybe I'll go fishing.
Oh, that's kind of a
One
given,
thing for
isn't
sure
it?
is we're going to eat.
Okay, so join us next week when we eat in the Florida Keys and do some other things too. And remember, in the meantime, God bless and say yes to every opportunity.
There was a dream, such a dream, just a staring at me, the stage on which I will be singing my songs. Yes, I know.